Pluto, the planet of power and transformation, re-enters Aquarius on January 20th. The sun also enters Aquarius the same day, so Pluto and the sun meet up for a conjunction, aka a sweet kiss in the sky. Feeling the vibes of Pluto in Aquarius. The strongest are my fixed signs. That's my Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and of course, my Aquarius. Pluto will remain in the sign until 2044. Pluto is the slowest moving planet. It moves a max of about 3 degrees per year due to the planet's retrograde. So, honestly, unless you are early degree Decan, Decan 1 of a fixed sign, then you are not personally impacted. We all are impacted, but maybe your chart isn't hit personally. Pluto is a slow burn. You're not going to wake up overnight and poof, everything's changed. Pluto's transformation is a process and it could take years. It does take years. So please stop worrying because we are not worried. We are leaning into change. We know that change is the only constant in life. Nothing is permanent but impermanence. Look at nature and the change of the seasons. It isn't a fight, it's a flow. Now, we had a brief taste of Pluto in Aquarius last spring, March 2023, a snippet of the Pluto mixtape, might I say. But now the planet of rebirth and regeneration is here for the longer haul. Pluto will retrograde into Capricorn one last time at 29 degrees on September 3rd, 2024. Then it leaves Capricorn for good. Yes, November 20th, 2024. Praise be to God. My Capricorns know what I mean. What are the Pluto in Aquarius vibes? Pluto is death and rebirth, not a literal death, but an ego death. Pluto decays and transforms. Pluto is compared to Shiva in Hinduism, the creator and the destroyer. Pluto wants us to dig deep and discover our authentic self. So anything that is not aligned on a soul level will crumble. I'm talking about people, places, things, gone, okay? Pluto strips us from unhealthy attachments. Pluto is a tower moment. It's technically the death card in the tarot. So for my tarot besties, you know the vibes, okay? Pluto is also power. What is your relationship with power and control? Have you been giving your power away? Do you need to reclaim it? Do you hold too tightly to power? Okay. Do you need to relinquish your manipulative ways and that controlling grip? I like to say, relax, nothing is under control. Pluto can bring up ego battles and power struggles, so pay attention to the house that it's transiting. That can give an idea of where you could have potential beefs with people. Even if Pluto isn't directly hitting your chart personally, we're all feeling the impact of Pluto in Aquarius collectively, okay? Society will be transformed. Robots, artificial intelligence, the internet, technology, science. These are all themes of Pluto in Aquarius. I personally think we've given too much power to the robots, and now we're facing the repercussions and the pushback. We could discover more about alien life forces. I envision friendships also changing and people aligning more with groups that they resonate with authentically. I also think social media will shift to being more about building a community than to flexing and stunning on the gram. I honestly wonder if IG will be a thing. I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe people go off the grid and live off the grid and form their own micro societies. It's given a commune type vibe. One thing I really love is that I envision people taking the power back from the politicians and the structures in place. These corrupt institutions, they got to go. Bye-bye. It's giving power to the people. Pluto is also the planet of wealth, so capitalism may shift and we may see the 99% rise up against the 1%. I'm not saying it will be eat the rich, but it's time to really examine power and wealth dynamics in America and globally. Pluto is going to transform our financial systems. I don't know how, but it will, okay? I want to touch on the Sun conjunction to Pluto, which happens on January 20th. The Sun will be at 29 degrees, so will Pluto. Then shortly thereafter, the Sun goes into 0 degrees and Pluto goes into 0 degrees Aquarius. So this is impacting my late degree cardinal signs, Decan 3, and my early degree fixed signs, Decan 1. The Sun is our ego, it's our desires, it's our confidence, it's how we shine. Pluto, it's power, it's trauma, it's fear, it's repression, and hidden desires. When these two planets link up, it could be intense, even traumatic, for lack of a better word. This is a time where there could be power struggles, underhanded tactics, and manipulative behaviors, intense feelings, and even ops trying to bring you down, okay? Sun conjunct Pluto can bring up feelings of paranoia and obsession, where you think people are out to get you, essentially. I mean, they very well might be, but this can be more exaggerated in your mind. Your ego is kind of running away with itself. On a high vibe, this is a great time for facing your fears and your traumas, doing shadow work. You can heal yourself and really transform some of those toxic behaviors you've been ashamed of and suppressing and not even acknowledging, admitting, right? You're saying you don't even do that when you really do. Lean into the less than high vibe aspects of your personality because every light casts a shadow. We all have a dark side. So break out that shadow work journal. Shameless plug. I have one in my Amazon storefront written by actual licensed therapists. If you are interested, tap in. All right, let's get into the horoscopes. Aries, Pluto in Aquarius is transforming your friendships and social circles. Are you still hanging out with people that drain your energy or don't align with who you are on a more authentic level? It's time to find your tribe, a village that you really vibe with, Aries. Maybe you trade a few old friends for some new connections. There could be a prominent person that enters your life and really helps you achieve your dreams. Speaking of your dreams, Pluto is asking you to take a long, hard look at your wishes. Do they still resonate? Do they still hold dear to your heart? This could be a period of time where you see your long-term goals shift. You may trade your aspirations for new ones that are more true to your values. Aries mantra for Pluto in Aquarius: my vibe attracts my tribe. I open my heart and soul to meaningful friendships. Taurus, Pluto in Aquarius is transforming your career and public legacy. Prepare for a complete makeover of your professional life. You may switch up roles in your current field or abandon this line of work altogether for something totally different. Maybe you start a new career path or even a business. You can switch jobs multiple times during Pluto's trek through Aquarius. This can also be a time where you experience power struggles with higher ups. Make sure you stand in your power, but don't resort to low vibe behaviors to gain the upper hand. Prepare to release any attachment to your career if you use it as a part of your ego armor. So, if you're in your profession for the wrong reasons, it's time for a Pluto glow up. Taurus mantra for Pluto in Aquarius: I follow my professional passions. I am open to change in my career or changing my career path. Gemini, Pluto in Aquarius is transforming your belief systems and outlook on the world. You may dive deep down the rabbit hole of topics like religion, philosophy, or spirituality. Mystical and occult studies are right up your alley during Pluto's trek through Aquarius. This can be a period where you embrace new experiences and abandon some of your old outlooks and opinions. Pluto can lead to obsessions, so watch out that you don't try to convince everyone of your newfound revelations and conform them to your way of thinking. Don't be dogmatic. You might decide to study abroad or travel and see the world to expand your horizons. Gemini mantra for Pluto in Aquarius: every day I stretch my comfort zone a bit further. Cancer, Pluto in Aquarius is transforming you, your shared resources, your intimate relationships, and your sense of power and control. The planet of transformation is entering your house of transformation, where it really thrives and feels most at home. Sometimes astro besties get scared of this transit because this is the house of death, and Pluto is the planet of death. I mean, I don't call this the house of death. I call it the house of transformation. And literally, it's an ego death, not a literal death. We're speaking metaphorically. You may experience several ego deaths during Pluto's transit through this house. You're letting go of the person you thought you were, and you're becoming who you truly are. It's a new you loading. This growth is not without its growing pains. Shadow work and therapy can be very helpful during Pluto's trek through Aquarius. Cancer mantra for Pluto in Aquarius: I invite my shadow side into the light. I love that. Leo, Pluto in Aquarius is transforming your partnerships, romantic, business, or platonic. If a relationship is more toxic than beneficial, it will fall by the wayside. But remember, your relationships are a mirror for you during this time. That terrible behavior you're calling out in your boo or your bestie is likely reflective of your shadow side. People that enter your life during this period can be karmic but helpful for your metamorphosis. If any issues have been buried deep in relationships, prepare for them to be dug up, dredged up, okay? Pluto is traveling through your house of ops, aka open enemies, but do not get engaged in low vibrational battles with a hater. Let karma do your light work, or the karma may spin the block on you. Leo mantra for Pluto in Aquarius. Every relationship is a mirror for me. I like that. Virgo, Pluto in Aquarius is transforming your daily routines and habits. This is a period where you may start a new workout routine, embrace healthier eating choices and habits, or lean into activities like yoga and meditation. Pluto wants you to consider your mental health as well. Mind, body, spirit. You need to tap into therapy. Don't be afraid to book a session. If your job is impacting your mental health, it's time to find something else. Health is wealth. You are likely to have power struggles on the job during Pluto's run in Aquarius. Before you try to get back at that coworker or boss who snitched to HR on you, take the high road and start dusting off your resume. You may find yourself job hopping before you land on a position that really works out for you. Virgo mantra for Pluto in Aquarius. My body is a powerful healing machine that constantly rejuvenates and revitalizes itself. Libra, Pluto in Aquarius is transforming your creativity, sense of fun, and relationships with your children or inner child. You may become interested in hobbies or activities that allow you to express yourself. You could even become borderline obsessed with a crafting project or some kind of crazy hobby like archery. Maybe you hit up an open mic and spit a few bars or try your hand at spoken word. Pluto is also bringing its intensity to your romantic life, so you could find that your love life gets deep and a little toxic, aka karmic. There can be power struggles with children during this period. You also may feel the need to try to control your kids more than usually, and there could be pushback on their end. Relax. You can parent without being a tyrant. Libra mantra for Pluto in Aquarius. I give myself permission to do things just for fun. Scorpio, Pluto in Aquarius is transforming your home and family dynamics. Time to break those generational curses. Trauma is stored in the bloodline and passed down through the DNA. You can't heal what you don't reveal, so this is the perfect time to get real and address those wounds that track all the way back to childhood. Many of those same pains will pop back up now, so you can finally heal and make peace with them. There can also be power struggles within your family unit. Family therapy is always a good idea, especially during Pluto's trek through Aquarius. Family dynamics are also shifting and things may change in your home life and in terms of what your family looks like. Maybe a child goes off to college or there's a big D. I'm not saying you're getting a big D, but whatever happens, go with the flow. It's for the best ultimately, even if it's painful. Scorpio mantra for Pluto in Aquarius. By healing myself, I am setting an example for generations to come. Sagittarius, Pluto in Aquarius is transforming your communication and your mind. You begin to question things you believe in, and this can lead to a shift in your mindset. Gossip and small talk are not going to cut it during this time. You need to get deep with your day-to-day conversations, your thoughts, and the people you interact with in everyday life. You could experience power struggles with neighbors and siblings. Remember, take the high road. Pluto can also bring paranoia, so don't let your imagination get the best of you. Not everyone is out to get you. Use your investigative power for good. Dive deep into a topic of interest or some kind of subject. Once Pluto finishes its trek through Aquarius, you will be an expert in that field. Sagittarius mantra for Pluto in Aquarius. My thoughts and words are powerful and have the ability to create change. Capricorn, gang, gang. Pluto in Aquarius is transforming your values and your sense of security. Your money is getting a makeover. We know you love the bag, Cappies, but now you will see what is truly important, and it's not the number of zeros in your bank account. While it's possible to increase your wealth during Pluto's transit in Aquarius, the real goal of this period is for you to understand that money is not everything. Ooh, I can't believe I said that. The material things you have clung to in the past really have no value other than the one you assign to them. You may even decide to let go of some material possessions and give away some of your stuff to charity. Pluto is opening up your eyes to what truly matters in life, and it's not a wealth that can be touched. It can only be felt. All right? It's a spiritual wealth. Capricorn mantra for Pluto in Aquarius. I am not what I own materially. Aquarius. Pluto in Aquarius is transforming you, your attitude, your outlook, and even maybe your appearance. This is a period of time where you slowly go through a makeover. You are improving yourself for the better. This means you let go of some of the things that you used to identify with or be associated with. You may even turn more inward and become more introverted. This isn't to say that you won't have any relationship drama. Power struggles can arise between you and the people in your life. Don't try to control anyone. If someone wants to leave your life, let them. The only thing you ultimately control is yourself. You're in the process of a rebirth, and a part of you will decay to be regenerated. So let it go, let it flow. Aquarius mantra for Pluto in Aquarius: I embrace transformation. I emerge the phoenix rising from the ashes. Yes! Pisces. Pluto in Aquarius is transforming your subconscious. Think of Pluto coming through to declutter your emotional junk closet. All right. You've hidden all of your psychological pain in there. And Pluto is like, we got to clear this thing out. This is a period where you face your shadow side and some of that behavior that you have not admitted to or acknowledged in the past. This isn't to cast judgment on what you did and didn't do. It's to heal and let go. This is the end of a cycle, so it's an excellent time for forgiveness. Pluto is transiting your house of hidden enemies, so you may feel as though someone is out to get you, only to discover the true op is the one you stare at in the mirror every day. You. Pisces mantra for Pluto in Aquarius: I release the past. I am ready to begin again. Okay, guys, the live didn't record, so I had to record this all over again. Lovely. Have a good week.